Hi guys, this is my another video. I got lots of response from the previous video. Thank you all. Now I'm going to show you how to create this scene. So I'll show you the output. This is what we are going to make. I'll enter this. Yeah, this is what we are going to do. So here what I have done, I have created some mountain surface and I added some shader on it with the mixed materials, and here I have a water surface and with a simple light, and this looks very complicated, right? But it's very simple. I'll show you how to do this from the scratch. And again, this is not a post-processed render, this is just a my output, completely just rendered output. Let me show you how to create the whole scene. Before get started, I'll show you one example. I'm going to create a knobs plane, create one more knobs plane. Yeah, I'm going to keep here. So press 6 on the keyboard, you can able to see this texture mode. For the first plane, right click, new material, ocean shader. For the second material, going to open up the hypershade. From the hypershade, I'm going to create a ocean shader and just middle click and drop into this plane. So both are ocean shader, but I'll show you what is the difference between this and this. So I'm going to give a patches for the both plane, so maybe 10. Now I'm going to convert this ocean shader is having a displacement, so I'm going to convert that displacement into polygons. So select the ocean shader, first plane, go to modify, convert displacement to polygons. So this is happening immediately, very fast. I'm going to move this up, but the problem is we're not able to see any detail. For that, just select the plane and go to polygons, go to normal and give set to face. So now we can able to see the detail. And for this plane, just select this, go to modify, convert displacement to polygon. Now this is taking very long time comparing to this. Even we are using only 10 patches, but this is converting very fast. If you right click and assign a ocean shader, if you assign a ocean shader from the hypershade, this is taking very long time. So I don't know how this is happening, but anyway, this is the easiest way because it's time consuming. You're getting quality, but it's taking a very long time. Alright, I'm going to create a new scene. I'm going to create a knobs plane, scale it up, 6 on the keyboard. I need a little bit big, and patches I'm going to give 40, and right click, assign new material, create ocean shader. Okay, and we're not able to see the displacement here because we don't know how to tweak this. So open up the hypershade, and we're not able to see the ocean shader. Just refresh, press alt and right click, zoom in, zoom out. You can able to see this. Middle click, drop this ocean shader into the work area, and I'm going to create a, if you want to see the displacement in the scene view, we have to create a general utilities and create a height field. This height field just a plane, virtual plane. We can able to see the displacement in Maya scene view. Just do a scale simply approximately, and open the height field and middle click this ocean shader, drop into the displacement. Now you can see the displacement, but the height field resolution it's very less, so I'm going to increase the resolution and reduce the height field, Yes, I can set this 0.1 and looking nice. Okay, now we can tweak the ocean shader and I can see the feedback from the height wheel. So open up the ocean shader, double click or select. The very first thing, increase the wavelength maximum. I'm going to give 20. So now you can see this. So we're getting some kind of terrain scape. I'm going to give 30. That is fine. And still we need to have lots of noisy look. So increase the number of frequency. So I'm going to say 10. This is looks. So you scale this down. Alright. Go to ocean shader and you can even adjust the minimum wavelength, but anyway it's fine. 16. That looks fine. And now this displacement have some animation because the displacement which is connected with the time slider. So I'll show you. I'll give some time, just hit play and see the animation is happening. So each and every frame got a different type of shapes, terrainscape, and you can choose whatever you like. So I'm going to leave this. Got lots of. I'll move this up slightly. Still maximum. You can increase it. That's looking nice. Alright. What else? Okay. I'm going to delete this. We don't need it. We don't need anymore. So select the knobs plane, go to modify, convert displacement to polygon. This will take little bit time. Yeah, got it. And we don't need this knobs plane also, just hit delete and select this. Not able to see any detail, so go to normals, set to face. Alright, so now you can see that, and you can scale this in a y-axis, so you'll get that detail. Yes, this is looking nice. And just move this up, enable the grid, just move this above the grid. Okay, now this is looking hard on edge, so I can make normal soft on edge, so it looks soft. Okay, fine. So next, there is no UV for this polygon. If you go to window, UV text editor, take a look at this. It doesn't have any UVs. We have to create the UV. So before that, go to hypershade, clear this. Create a lampet material and create a file texture. Open the file texture, browse. I got this UV checker. If I assign middle click and drop into color, assign this material to this mountain. Press 6 on the keyboard. Not able to see anything because we don't have a UV on it. So what I'm going to do is go to create UV, create a planar mapping, go to option box, reset the settings. I'm going to project the UV from y-axis, from top to down. Just set y-axis, hit project. So now I am getting UV. These areas will get stretched intensely. I'm going to leave this stretch because the terrain surface will look like stretched surface. I will increase the number of so that you can clearly see. So this area will get stretched, but the top area it will be look fine, and you can see the UV. So you got lots of UV. Okay, alright, I'm not going to unfold or anything, just leave like that only. Next I have to create a snow, and I want to create some rock texture also. So I'm going to create a blend material. Just want to clear this area, create a blend, and for the blend I need to create a snow, right? So assign this material to this. You're getting some specularity, and go to 3D textures. Go to 3D textures. We got a snow. So I'm going to create the snow, and middle click and drop into the blend. Connect as color. So what this will do is, if I render this, so what is happening, wherever the peak areas, that area there will be a snow. This area we're not getting any snow. Fine. If you want to adjust, you can adjust the 3D placement, it doesn't matter. And I'll make a IPR render. Just IPR render. And I'll pick this area. Open the snow texture, and I'll show you how this works. Threshold means how much you need the surface snow, or how much you need a normal surface. And we have a depth decay. This is for depth in the snow. So I need to increase. I need to make a little bit bright snow. Just increase this depth decay. And wherever the red color area, I need to create a rock texture. So I'm going to close this. Go to hypershade. Alright, I'll enlarge this work area by clicking this button, so that I'll get lots of room to work. Rearrange. Press A on the keyboard. Okay. So for this red color area, I'm going to create a rock surface. Already we have a snow. So stucco. This time I'm going to mix two texture. I'll show you. Create this, connect this into middle click and drop into surface color. Okay, see that. And this stucco have two different channels. Both channel I'm going to create a rock. Already I have a texture. Create two texture. I'm going to mix. Open this browse. So I have already texture. Second one. Okay. So I'm going to increase the repeat. Make 10 for both. Middle click, connect it to channel 1 and the channel 2, get a mix. And this place 3D, I can increase it slightly. Okay, now see how this looks. Let's do a render. See that area, it's getting stretched. That is not a problem. So again, keep that stretch. Alright, now I'm going to create a bump map. First, this whole information I want to convert into luminance. So go to color utilities which is in here. Create a luminance node and take this take this snow itself, snow, middle click, drag into the luminance, connect as value, and this luminance we can connect as bump map, and I will reduce this 0.1. I want too much. Now you can see the rock getting some specularity. Of course we need to reduce the specular, so open the blend material. I'll reduce this slightly, not much, because I need to, so this is wet, and reduce the reflectivity. I don't want anymore. Alright. Next, so I'm going to put water inside, so I can create a plane. Just create a knobs plane, just scale it and move this up. You can see the water is coming. So I can keep the camera angle like that. For this plane I'm going to create ocean shader, but I can keep the camera over here. Select the camera, I can lock it. I can do select the camera, press S on the keyboard, just rewind, press S, so that the camera will be locked. See, now if I move the camera and hit rewind button, go back to that view, that view will be locked. So that is nice. And right click, assign new material. Again I'm going to assign a ocean shader for this. Okay, if I rewind and hit render and see how this looks. Okay, this scene looks very simple and there is no depth, so I need to create a reflection for this water. So for that, create an ups sphere and scale this up big. Right click, select isoform, select the middle one, go to knobs, surfaces, edit knobs, detach surface, delete the bottom one. A very important thing, select this knob sphere, go to shape node, go to render state, switch off cast and receive shadow, and double, switch off and make it opposite, so that I can see inside. Looking fine. And for this sphere, right click, assign new material. I'm going to assign a surface shader. Same thing, because surface shader will ignore the light, so we can able to see the background clearly even if you have any lights inside the scene. Okay, click on the out color, just click, create a file texture and browse, and I have a sky. This I downloaded in Google Images. Just open. Now if we are not able to see the sky clearly, you have to select this sphere, go to surface shader, go to hardware texturing and make this out color. Okay, it needs to be rotate, so click this output and you'll get that 2D placement. Rotate 90°. That's it. That is what I want. Just move this down a little bit. I don't want to show you that. Okay. And select the camera set key. So now for this water ocean shader, very simple. I'm going to reduce this maximum minimum length 0.02 or 0.3. So we need a very small tiny waves, and wave height 0.05. Okay, then I'm not going to worry about all other options. Go to common material attribute, and increase the transparency slightly, not much, so that you can able to show the depth. Okay, because otherwise it looks very sharp, this edge. So that's what I am doing. So increase the transparency a little bit, refractive index 1.33, and so go to specular shading, open up, and first increase the specularity, and we need a lot of reflectivity, and close this all environment button here and make it completely black. Then only you'll get a nice reflection. And I want to change the color of the water because it looks green. I'll make blues because it's in ice snow area. So okay, then go to final, go to ray trace option, enable refraction, and we have to enable ray tracing quality. If you are working with reflection, you can better go with mental ray. So I'll change it to mental ray quality. I'll make it production. Mental ray already have a ray tracing. Now let me show you how this will look. So we got a nice sky background and snow, some rocks, and we got a nice water. Very simple, right? Still I need to reduce this wave height. Now you can be able to see the depth nicely. You can able to see here. That's nice. So I got something. Close this. Okay, fine. Still, if you want to make more reflectivity on the surface, you need to reduce the wave height. So select the water surface and go to the material, ocean shader, reduce the wave 0.01. That so if you reduce the wave height, you'll get more reflection. Okay, and what else? I need to increase a little bit transparency. It's up to you. Need a more reflectivity. Okay. Still I didn't put any light inside. Then for this snow I need to make ambient color bluish ambient, because this is a whole thing, it's a cool environment. Okay, fine. The color, more saturated color. Okay. And for this, open this, go to blend. I give a little bit of ambience dark, little slightly. You see that? Wherever the dark color area is there, you see that? This is nice. So it's blending with the water surface. That's enough. Anyway, I'm going to create a environment fog to show the depth in the scene. So if you are working with a mental ray, you won't get any environment fog. So what you have to do is just go to Maya software. Just simply go to Maya software, go to render option and hit create environment fog. Just create it. You get environment fog material. Then you can change into mental ray back. So simple. Okay, then I'm going to enable physical fog, uniform fog. That's fine. I'll say fog color same, sorry, this color, this is mid gray, and fog density, you don't want too much because you render this one. Now you can see the depth, but there is no light in this scene, so the whole scene looks very dark. So I'm going to put a light inside. So create light, directional light, because I need to make sunlight. Just move this up, scale this light. Going to press 7, you can able to see the light how we need. 7 is a lighting mode. I can set the color, sunlight color. I'll make density 2, and the shadow I'm going to make red rays. So hit render. Now you'll be able to see the bright light. You're getting nice reflection in the water. Okay, I think I need more fog. Just go to focus, so this will show whatever attribute you have adjusted recently. So I can go with environment fog material. I need to give more fog. So now we're getting a fog. You have to reduce it, it's too much. Still I need to reduce. I want to make the light direction differently. So rotate the light. Then go to render settings. I'm going to increase the quality. Go to quality. I'm going to make a I'm going to leave this sampling. This anti-aliasing contrast 0.01 I'm going to make look and source. What else? That's it. And I'm going to set the preset 720 HD 720. Go to view, camera setting, and enable the resolution gate. Just do a render. It's very simple, right? You can see the quality. Once I increase the quality, you can see the details. It's very nice. So let it render. The only thing, what kind of pattern you are going to get from the version shader, depending upon the frame, we are going to convert into displacement. Still, you can make lots of details, so you can create some birds flying to show the whole scene scale, or you can add some 3D clouds on the mountain. This is up to your creative knowledge. We can add some icebergs also, floating icebergs, but very simple technique. It's a high quality render, it takes time. Now we can animate the camera. I'll show you how to animate the camera. It's taking some time. Still we are getting a very nice water surface. You can create a different render passes. You can composite. We can make some color correction on it. Check out with the different light settings, light direction. Okay, this is the output. So I'll show you this output, and I will attach the source files also. You can download it. So now I'm going to make some changes. So I'll keep this image, save this, and inside the image, it's JPEG. So I have already a output. So very few changes I want to make. So go to the select camera. I'll set the angle of view so that it looks more depth. Now go to 6 mode. So we can see, go to texture mode so I can see clearly. The timeline I'm going to set 300 frames. In first frame, okay, this is fine. In the 300th frame, just move this camera slightly, press S on the keyboard, and just see how the select the camera, set key, this camera, select the camera, set key. As you can see the animation. And this is the final output. So we need to reduce the transparency on this. We can enable the motion blur also, so that looks very nice. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. If you guys like this, please leave me a comment. Thank you very much.